I think ThatKidBlind is up right now. If I recall.
Oh, that is him, yeah. Alright, so... which one of them is running now? Do you remember what tag he was running? Or no?
What?
Do you remember what tag ThatKidBlind is running?
I don't remember. There's no bracket.
I don't know. Okay. So I'm assuming... Alright, so ThatKidBlind is Roy.
Yes.
And Imag0 is obviously.
Imag0's me, right?
Yeah. And honestly, I've seen ThatKidBlind's Roy, and it's pretty good. It's pretty saucy.
It's pretty spicy.
Yeah.
He was,
Oh.
So, Inkling versus Roy. I think Roy gets like really good mileage in this matchup just because both the characters want to be kind of close-ish. Like, Inkling's more like... Inkling wants to be close in order to hit their combo, but Roy just wants to be in your face.
Yeah, and I feel like Inkling really struggles a lot against swords, very specifically distance, and not so much like as an example Joker's distance, because Joker I really don't use his matchup against Inkling, but since Roy's sword can legit cover most of the majority of like the space he's trying to cover, it really just like gives Inkling a really hard time. But where they both kind of, but where Roy really struggles is his disadvantage because he does not have a good disadvantage.
Yeah, I think Inkling's like saving grace in this matchup is her edge guarding against Roy, since Roy has like no way of recovering besides upbeat his double jump.
Yeah, as well as Roy can't really edge guard that much. Like he can go out, but it's extremely risky since Roy doesn't have like good recovery no matter what.
Right. The most he could stand for is for like a back air for your leg for a G-frame or something.
Yeah. But I feel like for the most part, ooh, never mind. I was about to say that Roy has the upper hand since Roy can kill a lot quicker and a lot easier compared to Inkling, because where Inkling sometimes struggles kill. Yeah. Since Inkling doesn't have a sort of kill confirm. I mean, Inkling does, but it's very like situational. You gotta really wait for the percentage.
But run off from ledge into Bear is one of Inkling's like best edge guards, is just because she's so fast.
Yeah, and Bear is like ridiculously strong, even though it doesn't look like it. Like it looks like it should just hit like a Wario Bear.
Yeah.
ThatKidBlind is really struggling right now. He's been at disadvantage for essentially the past 2 stocks, and then he gets a rolling. All right.
The F tilt.
F-tilt is honestly a really good move. Out of all of the tilts that Roy has, F-tilt has to be by far the best.
F-tilt is like a regular F smash with tilt frame data.
Yeah, but only at close range. Other than that, it's a noodle.
Yeah.
Because where Roy struggles is noodle. Noodle range sucks. For those of you who don't know, noodle, so Roy has a sweet spot on the sword, and that's at the hilt of the sword. The closer you are, the stronger and more percent it will do overall. And so if he hits someone with really far away with his sword, like let's say the tip of it, contrary to what Marth is, where Marth gets rewarded for tippering, Roy does not. And so as you heard, you can actually hear the cue. Roy, it honestly just sounds like a cool noodle, and it's like, it kind of sucks. I mean, you could get some saucy stuff out of it.
Ooh. But he waited too long, and he got punished for it. Perfect spacing from Imag0 here.
Yeah, Imag0's really doing a really good job keeping him off stage. Bread and butter.
Yep.
B&B. It's one thing you just gotta know. You could do, once they're at like a really high percent, you just do forward air because it's a guaranteed kill and it's a really strong aerial. But you normally want to go for the back air since it kills way earlier.
Problem has the same thing too, but Roy is so much scarier because you're guaranteed to hit like both of your sweet spots.
Yeah. So off stage, let's see how this goes. Going for the spike. Inkling with a pretty trash spike, like let's be real. I mean, I don't think neither of them have a good spike, but didn't hit the right one. Oh!
He's trying to call him out.
Yeah,
and that's just a fair.
He makes it back.
Ooh.
He drops it.
It hit the back air.
Yeah, barely missed. Really good spacing. Or really, barely missed the spacing. Doing a really good... ThatKidBlind has been doing a really good job of just recovering. He's mixing up his recovery really well, and Imag0 does not know where to cover. Although he just uses jump. Barely makes it back.
Back air? All out Ink couldn't use the splat bomb.
Yeah, to cover. Splat bomb does a really good job covering like some like roll as well as get up, normal get up, as well as staying on. No, back throw does not kill. It's only through kills on ledge. It's not high enough percent. Alright, trying to go for a read.
Yeah. Typically, this is where Inklings struggle, and they also get frustrated quite a bit because like 200% and you're sitting on the kill.
Yeah,
Especially
while
versus
Roy over here, all he needs is one more hit. Like
Like that.
And that's the game. That's, I mean,
You got clapped?
yeah, like I said before, Inkling just really struggles really hard to just kill. Yeah, and that was going to be its bane, Inkling's bane in this matchup. So ThatKidBlind going up 1-0. Honestly, look like he's singing right now.
Yeah, they're going over Nashville too. It depends on how Inkling controls the stage via splat bombs and controlling that platform as well. But if Inkling can't do that well, then Roy is just going to get pretty good mileage on the stage since he's going to force Inkling to play at close quarters.
Yeah, since this is extremely close quarters, I feel like this game, very specific, is about... I couldn't hear. Alright. Anyways, I thought they were calling someone else. Anyways, it's very much so how both of them move, but more importantly, how well the Roy spaces. Because Inkling moves really well and is very agile. Although, like I said before, time and time again, the sword is just such a bane in Inkling's side. It's really hard for Inkling to really get in there unless they have immaculate movement. Immaculate movement and reads, which so far, it looks like Imag0's kind of struggling a little bit. I mean, it's still fairly close, but Imag0's trying to get back in there. Right? And that side B is going to kill.
People compare that side B to Limit Cross Slash from Smash 4.
It can kill at 40% if you're good. If you space it correctly and you get the right hits, it's going to kill at 40.
Yeah.
But only at ledge, not in center stage. Or else that would be too good. Fair one. Ooh. Clean. Roy doesn't really get too much off of his grabs, so there isn't too much. I'm just waiting for my name. Ooh. I got two. Anyways, Roy doesn't have good grabs, doesn't have a kill throw, so Roy really is all about the sword and no combo game out of his grabs. Unless you're at like 0%, you can maybe get something if you catch them lacking.
Right. I think Imag0 really needs to start trying to go for more reads here. He can punish for so long, but none of Inkling's punish options really kill.
So something I want to talk about is jump from ledge. Jump from ledge is something. Jump from ledge, either dropping and jumping, or just straight up jumping from ledge, is something that you have to predict. It's very hard to react to it since it just happens instantly, and you could do almost essentially anything out of it immediately.
Right.
And so it's a really good move, but it really just depends on if the other player doesn't cover it.
Right.
Because if you do it too much, they're gonna read it, and it's gonna be really easy. But just a little food for thought for everyone. All right, side B not being safe on shield.
Try to use splat bombs for coverage here, but
I feel like splat bomb should be going a little bit farther, or she should just be running off stage, throwing splat bomb into the corner, so it just lingers down.
right.
Because then it'll force the Roy to recover high. And if he recovers low, he's just going to get hit by splat bomb and possibly stage spike.
Yeah. Especially when Roy can just sort of hug the stage and then touch ledge. You're really dodging all the angles that splat bomb can
Ooh, bad
activate.
air dodge. That
Buffered.
Yeah, it was a buffered air dodge. I think they're trying to do some. I think they're just trying to put shield up. By the way, can you let us know when we get called? Because I can't hear.
Nice jab. Edge guard maybe? Ooh! That will actually save.
Inkling jab is extremely good. Okay? The first two hits are safe. Or I think the first hit is safe. The first two hits I think are safe. I don't remember which ones. But at 0%, you can combo down throw into jab. And the thing about Inkling is that if you get ink on yourself, then you take more damage. Not more, and in extent knockback, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very niche, but for the most part, you take more damage. So you take more damage, you take more knockback. And so it's just a really good thing to always keep the opponents inked. And sometimes you'll see ink on the stage.
Oop. Cool.
Good luck, Ryan. And sometimes when you keep ink on stage, we haven't really been seeing too much of this Inkling put ink on the stage. But it'll actually slow down your opponent when they're trying to run, and it can really, really like control stage well against really speedy characters. But it's a close match still. It can go either way, but Inkling really needs to close out the stock right now if she wants a chance of winning this game. And she air dodged. That's fine. Inkling has an immaculate recovery. Really good. Has a hitbox in the beginning and the edge. And, ooh, 2 frames with the splat bomb. It's going to take us to game 3. I don't think Leroy was, or ThatKidBlind was really expecting that to happen. I would be shocked too. Now we just see what the counter pick is. I wouldn't, if I was Battlefield. Okay. This stage kind of does well for both characters because both of them can start on the ledge really well. But offstage game, like I said so many times again, that it is just better for Inkling since she can go offstage farther now, cover more, and sticking with the Roy. He was hovering over Snake and Crom, but sticking with the Roy. Alright, I like that. I like that. Roy wasn't really doing bad. Kind of just got hit with a 2 frame. It happens. Starting off with splat bomb to control stage. Just really gotta respect it. F smash in neutral. That's weird. Okay. Moving on. Inkling keeps retreating and he keeps getting called out for it. And ooh. Alright. So this Inkling is having a really tough time trying to get her footing into this game. She keeps holding the R button, which sometimes is good, but not all the time. She's air dodging a lot. It seems like she's kind of nervous, and that's stock. Roy with only 14% and 1 stock lead. This isn't looking that great, but hopefully, maybe we can see a comeback. Maybe we can see that spike actually hit. But as you saw right there, there is a little explosion at the bottom when you land as anything. So, ooh, that was a clean combo. Oh, I love one hits and drag downs. They make the game look so clean. Are you good? Landing, you just gotta respect it. Some characters can't outspace it, but you normally just want to respect it once you parry it. Inkling's having such a tough time. Off stage. That's where she needs to be. Ooh, tries to go low. See, she's covering low too much, expecting the Roy to come down. But the Roy is just doing such a good job recovering high. And if I think that if the Inkling were to cover just like right next to ledge and just wait for his reaction, because you can just fake it, go back onto ledge, and then react. It's a good mix-up, and especially against this Roy, who isn't really grabbing ledge a lot, except for that time. Alright, 3 stocks to 1. Inkling is having such a tough time with the sword. Alright, finally getting F smash. All of her moves becoming overall stronger if you have Ink. If you don't, then it's just essentially base. Ooh, that was a really good dodge. Barely made it back though. Going for a roll read. I haven't seen this Roy roll the entire set. So, it's looking like, I mean, if it would have been godlike if that actually was the read, but nah. I don't agree with that. Oh, but I agree with that. That was a good read. But overall, Inkling should have just covered the ledge, really covered ledge, and put pressure on this Roy to react sooner. The Inkling really just gave him time, but got the stock, can't really complain. Just needs 2 more. Roy just being really patient. He doesn't really need to rush this. Ooh! Okay, so that is her combos, her low percent to high percent combos. And it can kill as well. However, it's very situational, and that is stock. You can get a bunch of them off on if they're on the platform, as well as the combos into itself. You can get more if you want to extend it to the right or to the left. You just nair and you follow whatever DI they go. You can do backer to forwarder. They normally combo to each other pretty well, and it does a lot of percent and really puts them in a bad state. But good stuff to ThatKidBlind. You're really doing well.